All right, well, we made it. There it is. I'm gonna get the tires pumped up, get that tarp off of it. Got my Milwaukee compressor, pull the winch out. Got it there so I can get it straight. Bring it in here and see how well this thing actually rolls. Well, a little sweaty. Just got my trailer swept out. I am now in Bayonne, New Jersey. I'm kind of waiting for the customer here at this storage. Although I am early. I told him 10. I got here at like 9:40, which I'm not complaining about. I was in and out of that place in 15 minutes. I got my trailer swept out and just waiting for the guy to get here and we'll get this stuff loaded up. Really trying not to get yelled at. That's about it. He said he'd be here in about 5 minutes, so. I don't see the unit number that he gave me. Unless, I don't want to get too far back into this place because that's part of the damage that's on this trailer is from a storage facility. Let's see here. 1567. Oh, 1560, not 5167. So we're up here a little bit towards the end, I'm assuming. I just hope I can make the turn. Like the tail swing on this trailer with this fence right here. I think I'll be all right though. I don't see him yet, but I'll get ready for him and hopefully get this stuff loaded up pretty quick. Supposed to have help. So I shouldn't need to, I'm gonna help, but I shouldn't have to do everything myself is what I'm saying. So I just want to get it loaded and get down the road because it's a little hot out here, but it's more humid than anything. Well, I made it to Bussey's, Florence, South Carolina. I don't really like this overpriced establishment, but cheap fuel, take it. Had about a half a tank, maybe a little less, and I'm gonna top this thing off and find a place to call it a night. Well, we have made it to St. Cloud, Florida. Pulling into this neighborhood here to deliver all these home goods, household goods. And I got a story to tell you. I got pulled over this morning. But we'll get this stuff unloaded and then we will... I got two stories to tell you. I got a little bit of drama I got to deal with. Should be all right. For the car I'm picking up once I leave here. And then I'll tell you the pullover story. Pretty pleasant experience. For what it was, cop was cool. So let's pull in here. We'll get backed up in their driveway. I hope I've got enough room. Their driveway's deep enough to back. Just be easier to unload this stuff if I can back up to the garage. Might have to block a little bit of the road, but apparently they got a bunch of hands here and hopefully get this thing unloaded in about 30 minutes or so. There she is. Always pull one strap that way, one strap that way around the forks. Compress the forks a little bit. Try to keep it off the jack stand so it doesn't put a hole in the floor like it's done before. Then I put a strap to the back wheel pulling it back. So you've got this pulling forward, that pulling back. Those straps are pulling against each other, so it kind of keeps the bike centered. That's how I've always hauled bikes. That's the way I do it, and it won't go anywhere. So today's Thursday. I think I said that. This guy can't take this bike till Monday. So he's just in Virginia, a couple hours from me, so it's not a big deal. At least it's something in the trailer to get home. And we will get that delivered on Monday. I might work on Saturday in the morning. I've got a car to haul. My buddy that owns a rollback company, he don't have the time to go get it. It's like 2 hours from him and then 2 hours back. So for me, it's only an hour from me and an hour back. So I'm getting rollback rate for a car that runs and drives. It's got to go to a shop. So I might do that on Saturday. I don't know, kind of worn out, but I say that and I'll get some sleep tonight and I'll be ready to go in the morning. So I guess that's probably going to do it for this video. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm probably rambling anyways because I'm a little worn out, but it feels good to get out of the truck and stand here and eat my dinner and just kind of stretch a little bit, since I've been go since I left my house at 5 a.m. yesterday. Well, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm sitting on a tractor. My trailer's behind me. This tractor was in that trailer, but I have an in-op car that I have to move from that trailer into that trailer, but that car has to go in the front. So we'll just use the tractor to pull it out, pull it up to the trailer, winch it in, and then we'll put the tractor back in. Well, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the first day of snowbird season. I'm in my 6-liter right now, picking up a customer's car in New Jersey. Picked up my other customer that's going to go with this one. They live in the same neighborhood, but the way their flights lined up, I picked up one yesterday, which is Sunday, with my family, and just decided to run up with this today and grab the other one. So, of course, getting a phone call. Why would I not be? So, somewhere up here, my customer's house. Okay, enough. The amount of spam calls I get in a day is unbelievable. But anyways, we'll get this one picked up, and these both are headed to Fort Myers, Florida. We will load up this afternoon, and then we'll head out early tomorrow morning. Get around DC and Richmond early in the morning, and then should be pretty smooth sailing from there. So up here on the left will be our Ford Escape that we've hauled, well, I don't know, 4 or 5 times now, back and forth. So nice business. Start right at the beginning of October. This always starts for them to go back down south. So, I see it now. He should be here waiting for me. Talked to him last night. His car was loaded, ready to go, and 8:32. I told him I'd be here at 8:30. So that is perfect. You know, soon I'll be complaining about it being too cold. And it's October, what, the 6th now? Yeah, I was sweating. That's why I kind of waited till this evening to do all this. I'm getting in my customer's car at my house that I picked up yesterday, and I loaded in the big trailer. Well, this thing, there it goes. Volvo SUV, and then behind us is the 6.0, and there's a trailer in there. So we'll get that one loaded up next, and then we'll be ready to hit the road in the morning. Haven't really been doing anything since I got home. I was working on the trailer, running a tire for the trailer, and then just kind of playing with my son. The sun's starting to go down, so I wanted to get this all done, so when everybody goes in to get cleaned up for the night, I can do the same. I'm not stuck out here working in the dark. Thankfully, I carry a bunch of spare parts. I had a lug stud break off on the trailer, and I took that wheel off, so thankfully I had some. I was able just to replace it real quick, or that would have been a little bit of a interesting thing to find at 7 o'clock in the evening. But all right, let me get this one pulled in, and then we'll get the Ford Edge pulled in, and we'll be loaded for Florida. Well, good morning from Florida. Somewhere down around Tampa, around 75. Just stopped, rest area, a little caffeine. Parked right over here. And got about, hour and 45 minutes till delivery. So get down there and get delivered around 8 a.m. and head towards our reload. Tell you one thing, I had a car not cut me off, but slam on the brakes so hard this morning to let somebody merge onto the interstate that I was on the brakes hard. And I ended up swerving towards the on-ramp because this person just probably goes down to 35 miles an hour on the highway. to let a slow moving dump truck in that had like 200-300 yards left to merge. People, I just don't understand. Like, I don't know if people didn't take driver's education or what, but it's scary out here and stuff like that. If you're not paying attention, could be the end of it, whether it's with your life or with your business. I'm hauling 2 cars. I rear end somebody like that and the cars are totaled, and insurance and truck and trailer, you know, destroyed. Could be the end of it. So you gotta be careful. Oh, there's a guy pouring his pee jug out. That's nice. So disgusting. I mean, at least he's not throwing it on the ground. He's just pouring it out. I don't understand why people just can't get out and use the restroom. Anyways, hour and 45 minutes, and then I'll show you guys what we're dropping off, and then I'll show you the reload that we got hooked up with. Got 2 cars coming out of Mannheim, Orlando, headed back to Pennsylvania. So I will flip this light off and get back on the road. First delivery, snowbirds back to Florida. Got another one up there. Same place. I always pull over in this turn lane, and their neighborhood's right there. So they should be out soon. Just make sure we don't have any friends here in the ditch that I gotta be worried about. But this is a place where if you go down that way at night, you can see all the gators out in the swamp. There she's unloaded, all the way from New Jersey. They'll just come out here and flip a U-turn out of the development, and this guy always has somebody drop him off. I think it's his neighbor. And come get this thing. They've already paid me, so I just got all their stuff in here. They flew down, and I think this thing's only got 12,000 miles on it. I'm pretty sure it's only got like 1,000 miles more than when I picked it up in the springtime down here and brought it back north. Now, when I picked this thing up and brought it back north last year, on my way home from his house is when the single cab, I got in that accident. Got tied up in that 2 vehicles wrecking in front of me, and that's so. It was weird. I drove by after I picked it up the other day. I was like, oh, that's exactly where it happened. So good to have that truck back on the road and running, and got it fixed in a week, and just hit 225,000 miles on the single cab. But I'm always in the market for another truck. I just want another crew cab truck. So I been looking at like 3rd gen crew cab, 2-wheel drive, dualies, G56 truck, something like that. So it's always keeping my eye out. My main thing is all the vehicles I buy, they have to start out rust free. I don't want a rust problem. I've done that before in my life, and it's not something I want to do ever again. All right, we're now at Mannheim, Tampa. I had Mannheim, Orlando in my head and started going the wrong way. So I ended up like 45 minutes in the wrong direction before I realized. So got a CX-5 and an Acura TLX. So nothing too big, nothing too special, but perfect for a return trip. 1 pick, 1 drop on the way back. Well, Houston, we have a problem. Looks like this bearing has left the chat, which means the wheel is barely hanging on. So I got it up on a 4x4 right now, trying to get this wheel off. I'm loaded, so the trailer's pretty heavy. I don't know if a bottle jack will get it up high enough, so we're gonna get this wheel and this hub off, and we're gonna get off the side of the highway.